Hey there, how are you? My name is Maisha, and I'm a mom and a doula and a midwifery assistant, childbirth ed teacher, breastfeeding counselor, and now community board member of the New York City Maternal Mortality Board. I like to share information to help folks make more informed choices around their birth and also educated others interested in this work. Today, I want to talk about birth plans. So, birth plans are become very popular in the last 10 years, and I personally think they are kind of weird and strange that they encourage people to have the idea that having a birth plan is possible. You really can't plan it. What I like to call them is birth preferences. Really, your birth plan is who your care provider is, your birth location, and who you choose to bring to your birth. Your birth plan, your birth location, your care provider, and who you choose to bring in the room with you is your birth plan. Okay. So much advice out there about how to handle your birth and what to do in different instances. And there's so many variables happening that really what's really going to make a difference is where you choose to give birth and who you choose to have there to support you through that. Found one cool or nice. Next, I want to say, birth plan, who you should do that. So, meaning your hospital or home or other birthing location. So your hospital, your OB, your midwife, your doula, and the person you may or may not bring with you, that's your birth plan, because that's really what's going to affect how it goes. The other thing is the energy behind a birth plan is often very antagonizing, assuming that you're going to be antagonized at that place. Now, if hospitals and providers, meaning midwives and obstetricians, vary greatly, doulas vary greatly, husbands and wives and partners vary greatly. And a piece of paper is not going to make them be what you want them to be. So you have to go to the hospital that has what you want. You can't go to a hospital that doesn't have what you want, that does not provide the birth experiences that does not provide the birth experience that you want, and think that your piece of paper is going to change that. You can't get the birth provider you want because you're telling them on a piece of paper. Same for your doula and your partner. They either are or they're not. The other thing I want, that said, I do help my clients prepare them as birth preferences, as a way to communicate with your care provider and with me and with your partner what you would like and what you would prefer in your birth. The other really important thing to know is that after you've done all these things and you've chosen a great hospital and a great care provider and a great doula like me, and you and your partner on the same page of all the things that you want, I want you to know the hardest part of all this, the hardest part is your birth itself. And I think people are so prepared, uh, trying to be so prepared with all the information they need against unwanted, unnecessary, and unsafe hospital practices, but they're wholly unprepared for how difficult contractions are, the exhaustion, the emotional drain of just a normal average birth can be so, so hard. So I encourage you to learn, uh, I encourage you to make really great choices about your hospital or home or your care provider and your doula, and then really put the work into preparing for the birth itself and know that that is the hard part. Most all of my clients are surprised. Most all, maybe all, probably all. Everyone is surprised at how hard birth is. Okay, just the birth. The hospital can be perfect. Everyone in that room can be perfect. And that birth is still going to be so tough. So it's really important to, yes, know what the know what your choices are, know the pros and cons of anything that you choose, and epidural or not, or anything of that, or being induced or not. But know that at the end of the day, it's really that birth that is the tough part. And that's why you want a really great hospital care provider, doula, and partner to all be on the same page so we can all help you get through that the best way possible. Thanks so much. Have a great day. I'm going to also put into the blurby thing a quick example of what I give my clients to make their birth preferences out. Have a great day. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel. Thanks so much for coming back to my channel and have a great day. Bye-bye.